By the end of this video, you will understand the 3 expressions of consciousness, how to use them to create the life you truly want. You'll discover the hidden meaning of the word God, the secret power of the number 3, and how consciousness itself is the key to your reality. We have 3 main expressions of consciousness. We think, we feel, and we act. God is threefold. It stands for generator, operator, destroyer. The generator is the mind. This is what thinks, generates ideas. This is the beginning of all creation. This is the first expression of consciousness. It is the first form of consciousness, not a physical form, but a spiritual form. Then we have the operator, which is emotion. When we think something, if we have care or any emotion towards it, then we take physical action. The body, the destroyer. We think, we care, we act. Thoughts and emotions are the 2 spiritual forces which merge together and give birth to actions. Think about it. Why are you watching this video? Because you had a care to watch the video. Therefore, the reality in front of you is because you had a thought, you had a care, you took action to express that reality. Everything goes through this threefold process. This is why we say, follow your heart, because the body does follow the heart. We think something in the mind, we feel something in the heart, and the body takes action towards it. Everything operates on the care energy of the heart. The body follows the heart. If you do not care about something, then you do not act towards it. It is the care energy that guides our actions in this world. Going back to the generator, the mind is a part of the mental plane, the infinite dimension of infinite information. There is no limitations in the mind. Everything already exists as a piece of information or a thought. This is the beginning of all creation, the spark of creation itself, thought, the mental plane. And our mind exists like a radio, our conscious mind. This is why we call it a mindset. What we set our mind onto through attention, mental attention, whatever we set it on, we receive thoughts that are very similar to what we set it on. The mind is like a radio, and whatever we tune that radio to, we receive that frequency and play that song. So if we purify our minds through ritual work, meditation, and affirmations, the mind can become a temple to receive higher thoughts, higher ideas, and better genius ideas. Going back to operator, this is the Holy Spirit. This is what we care about, our emotion. This is the feminine side of consciousness. Thoughts is masculine, the Father. Emotion is the Holy Spirit, which is feminine. And these 2 create a child, which is Jesus, the Son, which is actions. When thoughts and emotions merge together, you have a physical action, which is a masculine force, which is why it's a son. The Holy Spirit represents a purified heart, love consciousness, holding love in the heart. And when we purify our minds, we have an effect and purify our hearts. And the reason why I say that is because whatever we think in the mind directly corresponds to what we feel in the heart. As above, so below. Thoughts create emotions. If we think something and our heart tells us that is bad, we have a feeling that that is wrong, then we should not take physical action towards it. And if we do take physical action against the feeling of knowing it's bad, then you are going against the spirit. That's what the word Satan means, or Satan. The Hebrew word for Satan is Satan. It means adversary or opposer. You're opposing the Holy Spirit. You're opposing what you know is good. You're taking a sin against the spirit, against the guidance from your soul, the knowingness of good. So when we do purify our mind, we purify our hearts. And when we cultivate love for the self and one another's in our hearts, we gain the Holy Spirit, which is love consciousness. And when we think in our mind with the love of the heart and we merge our thoughts with love, it gives birth to perfect actions. This is what the true Christ consciousness is. We think with the love of the heart and it gives birth to perfect actions. And if everyone did this in the world, we would live heaven on earth. Everyone would be balanced within themselves and the world as a whole would be balanced. So we need to gain full mastery over these 3 aspects of our consciousness, over our what we give mental attention to, gaining love for ourselves and the collective in our hearts, and gaining a strong, disciplined willpower for our physical actions. And if you can gain full control over these three-step process, you can gain full control over your reality. The number 3 represents this 3 aspects of creation or transformation. This is a transformative process from going invisible to the visible. This is also why Jesus dies in a cave for 3 days. It's all about transforming the self. Transformation is the number 3. Me personally, I think the Holy Spirit has been replaced for the sacred feminine aspect of consciousness. They do not want us connecting to our feminine side of consciousness, because then we will cultivate love in our hearts for the self and one another. And love is the most potent force there is in the whole universe. It is what unifies everything. It nurtures everything. It allows things to grow. Think about it. When you hold love or care for someone, you grow relationships. The sun is the perfect symbol and representation of love energy. The sun gives abundantly, expecting nothing back, and allows everything on the earth to grow. It's a caring, nurturing, feminine force that allows things to grow and unify and come together. In today's world, we mainly have thinking and acting without emotion, without care, without the judge of our hearts. It's all about gaining unity consciousness. We think, we care, true care for one another and the self, and we act. And if you align these 3 forces towards something, your business, whatever you're trying to create, you will fully create that reality, because these are the 3 forces that you can use to generate a reality. You can do ritual work to create care in your heart about something, and then you will take more action towards it. The book I'm using here is the Book of Wisdom, Volume 1. You can get this paperback or PDF on my website. So I hope this video has helped you. Please leave a like, comment, and a subscribe on the channel if you like the content. Let me know what you think about the Holy Spirit and if it is covering up the feminine side of consciousness in the comments section.